Welcome back to my channel, Elizabeth Scenes and Scents, and my website, waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us. Today, my final video, probably for 2021, is my year in review. All of my favorite things from Scentsy, bars and a couple of warmers from the entire year. The collections that are limited time, the scents of the month, the things that were in clearance, the things that were in both of the regular catalogs, and some of those are now in my Scentsy Club or they will be going in. So I have a couple of warmers that we'll share at the end of the video, and I'm going to start with scents that are from the spring and summer season. So we started all the way back in January of 2021 with clearance and things that were coming off of Christmas, and then in February the catalog changed to the spring and summer of 2021. And the very first thing out of that new catalog that I had never smelled before that I really liked was Mad for Melon. Now, I don't normally like fruit scents, but there was something about this that was just the perfect balance of mostly honeydew and a little bit of some sort of a floral. I think it's freesia. This is in my club. If it doesn't come back this spring, then I have to make a tough decision. Do I get a couple more bars and cut it, or do I keep it for forever? Because there's just something about this one that is so light, and it's not that cloying melony sweetness. It's sweet, but with the floral, it balances it. And I tend to like freesia, if that's the right note, which I don't remember, and florals like that a little bit more. So this was my first pick for 2021. Next would be something that's always in the spring summer catalog, but hopefully it will keep coming back, and that is Summer Holiday. Now this is Tiger Lily and Vanilla and Amber, a very unusual mix. It is my favorite spring summer scent that Scentsy makes, and it's special. I don't tend to melt it a lot, which is probably just a mental block. It reminds me a little bit of Bath & Body Works Endless Weekend. It's very nice. Always in my club if I'm waiting for the catalog to roll back over to spring and summer to see if it comes back. Next is Coco Lime. This is a family fan favorite. Fantastic. This is in my club. I'm waiting to see in January what will come back, and if it comes back, I will pop this out. Otherwise, it'll stay. Just lime. I think there's a touch of lemon and creaminess from some coconut. Just a performer of medium to medium strong, long-lasting strength, really bright, almost a little bit like effervescent, like a Sprite. Very good. Then there's one from the Bring Back My Bars that I have some others that are very controversial that I figured I wouldn't put in here, like Palo Santo. But Oodles of Orange. I didn't keep it in my club, now I'm kicking myself. This is just so good. So I have, I think, 2 bars left. We'll enjoy them next summer. Just wonderful. It has every other kind of orange fruit in there besides an orange in the description, but it ends up just smelling like a really good ripe orange. Wonderful smell. Very happy. Now, one that finally worked for me after years of trying it and kind of getting performance, By the Sea. I don't know if I just finally got a really good bar or what, but wow, this is an oldie but goodie. Nice and like saltwater freshness, beautiful throw that I got this year out of this bar. So sometimes you just have to keep trying something even over the course of a decade. And now it's one of my favorite spring summer scents. And probably the neatest smell that they produce, in my opinion, spring summer, palm trees and ocean breeze. I have a little stash of this. This smells like really good suntan lotion on a beach out on the ocean somewhere. Just really nice, fresh, a little bit aquatic. I almost feel like there's a little bit of pineapple in here. I'm not sure if that's in the notes. So those are my favorite 2021 scents that were either in the catalog or something special that Scentsy produced. So now we'll move on to the rest. You have heard me talk about a lot of these because I started doing my reviewing and becoming a consultant in October. But when it comes to the fall scents, Pumpkin Chai is definitely a favorite of mine. It was in the catalog this year, and the year before it was limited time in the Harvest Trio. It's chai and a little bit of like a golden pumpkin-y warmth. Just a beautiful smell. Very happy. Similar to Cozy Chai, which is also in my club, but this one is currently available. Slightly sweeter. Really nice. Orchard Apple and Spice. This is the smell that balances a couple of Scentsy's past apple smells that weren't quite as good. Like there was a Grandma's Orchard, and there was another one that they were okay, This hit right in the middle between a couple of those bars. Perfect. So it's got a little bit of an outdoorsy, orchardy, woodsy. It's got a lot of apple and a little bit of cherry. Just a beautiful scent. It's in my club for now. I don't know if I'll keep it in there for forever, but as far as just like a good middle of the road apple scent that isn't Johnny Appleseed, fabulous. Another one that was in the Harvest Trio that's in my club, and this will stay forever, cranberry pumpkin spice. This is probably my favorite fall bar that they did for 2021. Love this scent. It is cranberry, it's pumpkin, it's balanced, it's a little bit spicy. Totally reminds me of a Yankee Candle scent. It has that kind of old school profile. I love it. Next would be Scary Good. Scent of the month from September. Oh, this is strong. Pumpkin spice and smoked butterscotch. What else do I say? It's gooey, it's strong, it's sweet, it's really good if you love pumpkin spice and you don't mind that extra sweetness from the caramel. Now the next couple I'm going to talk about, they've been around, but I just finally fell in love with them. So, pumpkin cinnamon swirl. One of my daughters loves this one, and for me it's always just kind of been like, well, you know, it comes in after pumpkin roll, it comes in after farm stand pumpkin, and I do love both of those. But this year I fell in love with pumpkin cinnamon swirl. So that just shows you that your nose can change. It's a cinnamon roll, most people say a Cinnabon brand, with some pumpkininess. It's just lovely. It's just happy and gooey. And another one that I mentioned in another video that I made earlier today, apple butter frosting. Just all year round good. Usually they keep this in the catalog all the time, spring and summer and fall winter. So if it stays, which I would assume it will, you'll be able to get this. If for any reason they pull this thing for the coming 2022 season, stick it in your club if you're a spice and bakery lover. It's too good to lose. And then after that, we're getting into the winter scents. So this one was in clearance. It might still be. Slay All Day was a 2020 smell, if I remember right. And it was okay, but I didn't put all my eggs in the Slay All Day basket. But my younger daughter fell in love with this, and so we got a whole bunch of it when it went into clearance, September of 2021. And now, of course, I love it too. So if they have more, I may pick up a couple more bars of this before it just disappears. Excellent smell. Juniper and like snow and fresh air. Beautiful. Okay, this one was a surprise love for me. This was Scents of the Season 2020, Red Berry and Spruce. Last year it was kind of it was okay. It had time to cure. This year, oh my gosh, this thing is good. It's good. It's cranberry, raspberry, and blue spruce. Christmas, even maybe into January because it's not too like Christmas spice. There's no spice in this. Wonderful, authentic blue spruce. I have blue spruce in my backyard. It's literally sitting here on my table in my arrangement cut. It smells authentic with those berries in the background. Fabulous smell. Okay, and then the always perennial favorite, wassail wonderland or wassail wonderland, however you want to say it. Very good scent. I have stacks and stacks of bars. Somehow, I really don't know how I collected so many because it's a good smell. I think I just say it's too special so I don't burn it. So I have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these. Beautiful orange, fir tree, lemon, tiny touch of spice, lovely Christmas scent. All right, we've got 6 more. So, Christmas Cottage, it became my greatest spice love because they pulled Cozy, Fireside. Very good. I would fall out of my seat if they don't bring this back next year, but if you love Christmas Cottage, just put it in your club so you don't have a Scentsy heartbreak. Raspberry, Valencia orange, cinnamon stick, warm, cuddly, Christmas all over, beautiful. Be Merry. This is another classic, but it's just the best. This one was a November scent of the month several years ago. Absolute quintessential Christmas. Balance of all the different Christmas scents. Perfect. Now, I forgot Mighty Pine. I don't have Mighty Pine in my pile because I forgot it. The entire Christmas trio, fell in love with it. Can't live without it. Joy and Wonder, Mulled Cider and Spice, and Mighty Pine, which is in some other pile somewhere. Amazing. Mighty Pine is strong pine with lavender and mountain air. Fantastic scent if you love your pine smells. I like it better than iced pine. And actually, iced pine grew on me this year too, so I'll put that in as honorable mention. Joy and Wonder. I loved spiced berries, which you can't get anymore. This is similar, not quite as much incense. This is like mulled wine. I'm gonna melt this a lot in January. Lasts forever. It's got, I think, black currant or red, I think it's black currant, dark raspberry, cinnamon stick. Really good, long-lasting performer, rich, dark, and mysterious. Very different. Love it. Mulled cider and spice. This thing is strong. 1 cube compared to other scents where I use 2 or 3 cubes. 1 cube, 1 mini warmer, stinks up the whole house. It's awesome. Blood orange, spices, cider, Christmas punch bowl. I liken it to cider mill, stronger. Liken it to cider mill, went to a holiday party all dressed up. So good. All right. Now you'll all laugh. I have put very snowy spruce at the back of the line for years for my pine preferences. Fell in love with it this year. It was a November scent of the month several years ago, and I don't remember which warmer came out with it. Maybe the Christmas camper, or maybe, no, I don't know, I'm not going to get it right. But anyway, this was a November scent of the month, and I totally fell in love with it this year. I love all things pine, all the different pine smells that they've made, all the different spruce smells, all the different balsam smell. They don't do balsam. Scentsy, do balsam. Please, next year do balsam. But every other type of evergreen, fir, they're all lovely. But very snowy spruce got way up on my list at the top of the pile this year. So this is sweet sap spruce, but not like the kind of blue spruce that's in your red berry and spruce. This is much sweeter, like the sap end of a cut branch. And then some earthy pine cone. Really, really lovely. Melted a lot more of it this year than usual. Bought some extra to put away. Hopefully it comes back next year. It always has, but this is where Scentsy gets us. What if it doesn't come back? So you end up putting everything in your club. So, all right, last one, Black Forest Pine. Scent of the month for this month of December, still available. Complex, dark, complicated, wonderful. Smoked vanilla, peppered tangerine, lots of evergreen, unusual. I highly recommend you put it in your club. They'll probably never make something quite like it again. So those are all the scents that have captured my heart. Some are reoccurring every year, returning favorites that I love. Some of them are favorites I've ignored that I just fell in love with, and a lot of them are either scents of the month or limited time offers that were specific to 2021. Now, my 2 favorite warmers, besides, all the Christmas ones. So, scent of the month and warmer of the month, I loved the August warmer of the month, and I don't remember its name. It was like Night Sky or something. I used this in my basement as a Christmas warmer because the stars are so beautiful, and it does reflect beautifully on the wall. And then as far as like take the cake warmer that I would leave out all year long, I think the Amazing Grace is the most elegant, lovely warmer with beautiful doves in the back. And to me, this is just so personal that the Lord is always with us, and His amazing grace is shed abroad in our hearts by the power of the Holy Spirit, who is symbolized by a dove. So for me, this is a personal favorite for so many reasons besides just the fact that it's beautiful. I hope that 2022 brings blessing and peace into your life, friends, that all of these bars bring comfort to your home, and that you are blessed in 2022.